class, and then I go into a weird pose, and I'm going to fart. I always have had that fear forever. The other thing, too, is when I'm at my chiropractor and he's twisting me around, he always feels like he's going to wring something out. Always.
Well, I'm just saying. You would kill a relationship with your chiropractor if you let one out like that. I'm pretty sure of that.
They're healthcare professionals. I'm sure they're used to it.
Yeah, but not so much. They will talk about you after you leave.
Yes, especially, they certainly will.
Yeah, especially if if it's level 3 stink, yeah. They will talk about you all night.
When they're lighting up a candle while they're trying to book your next appointment, no, you do that shit in the car.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't bring that ass back here, and I mean your ass.
And don't think for 1 second by avoiding an appointment for 2 weeks that they're gonna forget. No, they're not.
Nope.
No, they're not.
Nope.
You will be forever remembered as stanky ass.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
But anyway, I mean, aside from flatulence, bringing it back to the lady.
Yeah, let's bring it back.
Don't skip out on the romance. That is probably one of the the number one relationship killer.
Yes.
When you get so comfortable where you don't even think about it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
When you're first dating for the first time, like those first few months, maybe even the first year that you're in it, that's what it is that you live for. You live for the weekends. You are excited. You want to see that person again.
Mm-hmm.
And you do whatever it takes to make sure that the moment is great.
Right.
And after you have that person, it's almost like, alright, well, I already got you. Now I'm just going to do my own thing? No, it doesn't work that way.
Exactly.
I mean, life does get in the way, because, especially if you live together or you're already married and you have children or, you're involved in your career, sometimes the time does get away from you.
Right. No pun intended.
Right. However, you really should just try your best to schedule times where you just talk about each other. You talk about your interests, and you don't talk about your problems, and you don't talk about the kids, and you don't talk about anything else other than just the things that interest both of you.
Sure.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm. Because otherwise, who the hell wants to be bored?
Exactly.
All the time. Doing the same thing, day in and day out. That's like having sex missionary style every day for like a year.
Ugh.
Why would you want to have sex again then?
Exactly.
It's boring.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I'd say a year, but I was being really generous because but yeah, it's like the same way for 1 week. It'd be like, Negro, seriously?
Exactly. Can you turn me over?
Can you spank something?
Seriously. God. Can I pull your hair now? God. That's
and what? It's not even like it's a grandiose thing that you need to do. You just change it up.
Yeah.
To let the other person know that you care about yourself and that you care about the relationship.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. This is something that I probably have to get used to as well because, I love to dress down, Yeah. So if you leave me be, then I will be that sweatshirt and tank top kind of person.
Right.
But I look cute like that, though.
I mean, some people don't make it work. Some people do.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but you still have.
But I guess it wouldn't hurt to switch it up a little bit.
Exactly. Be sexy with
it.
Yeah, be sexy with it. Yeah. Yeah, because you look at them, want to sex them up, sex them up right. You know what I'm saying? Sex them up. Especially in long-term relationships.
Sexy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, some people, I'll be honest, I would get bored. I have a tendency of you lose me in a heartbeat if you're not creative. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a
I
relationship killer for me.
definitely think that the maintenance, the maintenance part of of yourself. Like, I remember always at the beginning of a relationship, before you even if you're only going to see the person for just a date, like you don't have time really to do anything else and you're just going to do that, you always make sure that, oh, I smell good, that my hair is perfect, that I have makeup on, that, I'm shaved, just in case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You always want your nails done, because you're doing this to grab the attention of the other person.
Right.
And to make them...
Getting affection.
Right.
Or attention.
Affection or getting attention or anything like that, then,
Yeah.
then it just stands to reason, but you're not doing your part to maintain that either.
Yeah, especially if your big booty sister walks past both of you. Yeah.
Wait, especially if what?
Especially if the big booty sister walks past.
Sure, ridiculous.
You're like, oh, what is that? Oh, did you say something? I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Big booty tonight!
You are so retarded.
Yeah, sometimes I am. I'll be the first one. So I'm gonna throw some options out there for people to realize how serious we are. Let's go with the realistic parts of what a relationship killer could be. Big plus. Not going out like you used to. Yeah. Let's just say money's an issue. Let's just go there. Let's be realistic. This is what that kind of show is. We being real. We always keep it 100 here. So, if, the comfortability of the beginning, dating or whatever, you were doing this, you were trying to be a baller and do this, it's tax time, I'm going to be a baller and do that. Yeah. When you get down to the nitty-gritty and you stop doing that, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think that the other person is going to want to expect from you? Just like Monty mentioned before. If you're going to be that person all the way through. Nobody tells you you have to be in a glamour show every damn night. Right. I'm not telling you that. Because that would be the easiest thing to tell a person, and that's not real. But once in a while, make that person look at you, or, you guy, you girl, whatever, and say to yourselves, that's why I'm with them. Oh, wait a minute, hold up, look at that. Oh, I remember that look. Yeah. I'm just saying, because a relationship killer would be the best friend after. I'm just saying.
No, that's true. That's absolutely true.
Yeah, because...
and this is the thing, like, romance doesn't have to be that sometimes. And whatever it is that he does, or if you just don't, take care of your parents like you used to for your girl before.
Mm-hmm.
If the guy, you know what I'm saying, like, used to buy you, flowers, let's say, like once a week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then now he doesn't do that anymore. Those things, because they were there before, and that's what it is that you look forward to.
Yeah.
When you take it away, we miss it.
Yeah.
It's like it's like taking stuff for granted. And, sometimes that does happen, and that's natural. Because you get so caught up in, like, your everyday life and, stress, could be a factor and things like that. But when you start to ignore each other's passions, just because you're married, because you have careers, and just because you may have children, or something like that, you still have to always remember it was the two of you first. And the only way to take care of those other things is if you take care of yourself and your partner first.
Right.
And that's unfortunate. That's what a lot of people don't, they don't realize that are you with somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it don't even have to be marriage. It's a real relationship. You already decided that this is the person you want to be exclusive to. You did it to yourself. Now now it's time to put the work in to make it work.
It's not a novelty. It's a real thing.
Yeah. And fellas, do your thing. Make her feel beautiful. I mean, make her feel so beautiful. Because at the end of the day, it ain't nothing but a return, right? It really is. I mean, that's a given. Women.
If you want to have continual blowjobs, then seriously.
Exactly.
You, it drives me crazy. I feel like you were made just for me, babe.
Buy your lady a bouquet of flowers once a week. It's like, because the equivalent to a bouquet of flowers for a man is a blowjob.
Well,
you can't get one without the other.
No, well, I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying.
It's a gift. It's funny because it was like article after article after article. It says the same thing.
Yeah.
You have to put in the effort.
Right.
To capture the attention of the other person, you've got to make the effort to dress up.
Yeah.
You've got to make the effort to have conversation with, with your significant other that doesn't have anything to do with, like, the job or, your dramatic friend or your gossipy neighbor or a grocery list. You got to have something to talk about outside of the normal mundane life.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I can't stand having to talk about the grocery list if it's my grocery day.
Exactly. I'm not gonna cuddle up with the grocery list. I'm just saying. No. And
I mean, I cut it because I love food, but
Well, but for you to get the food, you have to, you know what I'm saying.
Right? That's got to be so freaking ridiculous that the only quality time that you have with your man is at the grocery store. That's fucked up.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty sad. I have to tell you.
It is. It is sad.
And there's people out there like that. Some don't even go. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Give your woman a little bit more time out in the store. She might find something more on the shelf that you didn't think of. I'm just saying. Once in a while, y'all slip.
Somebody else's shopping
exactly. Because once in a while, y'all start slipping. The clearance rack gonna have something waiting.
This is true.
Man, I know I'm not preaching. I'm telling the truth now. Especially if they don't shop at Walmart, they shop at a Target. You in trouble. She's shopping at Target. She found her Target.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can guarantee she ain't gonna find her way at Walmart. I'm just saying.
So listen, even if you have a Walmart budget, that doesn't mean that you can't light some Walmart candles.
Exactly.
And have,
Yeah.
a romantic dinner at home. Go get a babysitter.
Go 5-star on her.
Go get a babysitter. Take off the damn yoga pants. Slap on some lipstick.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy. It's simple. And you want to know something? everybody lives